It is day number 58 here for my review progress here on Traiex. We still have another, I made my video pretty much 4:40 yesterday. So it's 2 p.m. right now. So this is not 24 hours, but I need to start making my videos earlier because my son comes home from school at 4 and I like to have everything done before he comes home. Yeah, we'll get going here, and I'm going to try and make this video tomorrow at maybe 1 p.m. in the afternoon would be good, or even before that would be good. So yeah, we're going to do this. Just remember, this is definitely not 24 hours of results that we're going to see here, this percentage, but still not that bad, right? Refresh the page. I'm pretty sure it's not in a trade. It was in a trade. Okay, so it went up to 16.29. And yeah, we'll get going. We'll do this. We have to get yesterday's result. So yesterday's result, and then same thing as the day before. I got to minus my withdrawal from yesterday's result there, like I did in this video here. Okay, so 4894.13. So 4894.13 minus yesterday's withdrawal, I think was 16 or 17 bucks or something like that. So there's yesterday's withdrawal, 1545. So we got to take that. So today's better than yesterday. It would probably be about $18 in earnings today if I had have, done this video the same time I did yesterday. But it all evens out at the end of the week, guys. Eventually I'll start doing the videos around the same time each day, and it'll even things out. So that there, this equals 4,878.68. So grab the command. So this is my command right here, and then also we'll do this again as we did the last couple of days. So we'll figure out the win rate of but the win rate for yesterday, right? Because we can't figure out today's because today's not over. So that number goes here. Oops, what did I just do? I got to copy this guy here. So copy that, put this here. There you go. And then this number here is this one over here. I got to go into the... Oh, so here's something here I learned the other day. And do this. There you go. And there you go. Okay. So you can see what I did there, guys, was I went to full page. So if you ever have that problem, you probably figured it out because I figured it out live in the video. But just go full page there, and then you won't have that problem. So switch account, subscription, next. There you go. And then there you go. Now we're in the sub account. Okay. So shoot on over to this here, and we need 4892.63. 4892.63 would be this number. 4892.63, I think it was. Let me just check that one more time. Here. 263. Yep. 263. So that's that. And then click on this. That'll give us the proper formulation there. So definitely a low day today, but I am doing my video almost 3 hours earlier than I did yesterday. 0.29. Still, that's pretty awesome if you think about it. That's my earnings in here. It's not including the company's earnings. And I'm still not at 80-20. I'm at 70-30 or whatever it is right now, right? So 0.29%. Okay, over to the next calculation, which is trade history to figure out the win rate. All right, so here we are on the trade history. We're going to look for the fourth here. So it's probably the 5th or 7th page or something there, start of the 4th. So there you go. There's the start of the 4th. There was nothing on the 4th page. Yeah. So there's the start of the 4th there. So we're just looking for all the losing trades. So that's a winner. 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 So you guys can see I'm getting faster at this, right? That's a winner, 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 winner. No, that's a loser. Okay, so page 5, we got one loser, which is page 6, but we start on page 5, right? And next one here is another loser. So there's 2 on that page. Okay, and then we go here. And we've got a winner, loser. So there's 3. And that's a winner. Page 8 is a winner. Okay. And then this is a loser. So that's 4 losing trades. And then we've got winner. Okay. And then I'm looking for the third here now. So we should be getting to the end of this here pretty soon. So this guy here, winner, loser, 5. And then this guy here is a winner. It confuses me when it's 96 and then 95. Okay, so next page there, and there's this third there. Okay, so we'll start at the top. We've got winner, loser. I think, right? Yeah, loser. So there's 6. Okay, and then we've got winner, and then there's the third. Okay, so we've got one trade on 11 that is the third. So we've got on page 11, we have 4 winning trades. Winners. Okay, so we got to remember to -1 when we get through here. Okay, so there's, and I count them as a buy and a sell. As one trade. I know in reality, guys, it's not one trade. Like a trade is a buy and then a trade is a sell. So, but I count them as like there's 5 trades on each page here, but in reality, there's 10 trades, right? So there's 4 winners on this page, okay? So we've got 1, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay, and then this page here is the next day. So we've got 7 pages, and so 7 times 5 is 35, right? We'll just do all the math on here so no one's like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. 7 times 5 equals 35. Okay, we've got that one trade that was on the 3rd and not the 4th, so it's actually 34 trades. Okay, so we've got 34 trades there. So, sorry guys, I'm just going to make this smaller here now, and so I can go and copy things and do what I need to do. Okay, so we got 34 trades there, and we got to go grab this. We got to grab this command. This guy goes here. We put a 34 there, so there's not as many trades as normal days, guys. That's why yesterday's profitability was a little, well, it was still pretty good, but it was a little bit lower than I'd say the average there. And this guy here is 6. So we had 6 losers. We did 34, it did 34 trades. So 34 times 2 in reality, 34 times 2. It did 68 trades. Normally it does 70 to 80 trades. Okay, so there's something to think about there. If your profitability is lower, that's one way of looking into it. Did it trade as much as it normally does? The other way to look into things, of course, is what you're going to want to do, is look into how many losing trades it had, meaning break-even trades, right? Because you notice there, all the losing trades were like, the coin is 96 to 97,000. I think some were 95,000 in a losing trade. We're talking about 10 to 20 cents is actually the loss, which I'm trading, my account's trading on $1,460 or so. So that would be a fraction of a cent would actually be the loss. So it's actually a break-even trade. The loss is coming from the trading fee, which is 58 cents per buy or sell, right? If you want to look at it that way. So those are the things you need to think about when you're looking through the data and making like educated decisions about like how safe is this and all that kind of stuff. So this is the win rate today, guys, which is going to be a lower win rate, but still it's going to be freaking amazing. 82.34%. So guys, the win rate here, it's pretty safe to say it's 80 to 90% is the win rate, because I don't think we've ever seen a win rate that was below, I think below 80, right? I'm pretty sure I haven't had a win rate that was below 80%. It's always been over 80%. Going to subscription and then just withdrawing our profit there. Okay. What I do with my profit here is I go and I buy the token with it until I feel that the price of the token is not good to buy anymore. And that's how I'm getting through here. Okay. When everyone else, guys, when this thing first launched, I was telling my team, I'm like, I'm not buying now. You can buy if you want, but I'm not buying now, because you never want to buy something when it launches, right? If you're going to lock into something like it, if coin launches and you go to buy it and you're just buying it to sell it, right? Then that makes sense. But if you're buying it to freeze it in for 6 months to a year, you never want to buy it at launch. Like, that's crazy. So that's what most of these members were doing, guys. And then the coin tanked, right? It went up to $2.40 or something like that. And then now I'm buying it for 35 to 34 to 36 cents here, right? So that's why you see me focused on buying this now, is because the value is good of the token. Like, it's probably not going to go too much lower. Most likely in 12 months from now, it's going to be way more than when I purchased today, right? But I'm not saying go and buy the token, right? You want to focus on this number here at the start, get it to somewhere where it's making you some okay profit, 20, 50 bucks a day, whatever kind of thing. And then focus on using your profits to buy the token to earn more. Okay. So yeah, I'm working my way here. I think I have, after today's withdrawal, which I just did, I should have about 500 of these 1,000 tokens that I need, right? I already have 2,000 of them. So another 1,000 and then I'll be here. So probably by the end of this week, I'll be at 75.25. And then if things keep on going the way they are and that token is having a good value, low, I can buy low. Maybe by the end of next week, guys, not this week, but the next week, I might be at this level here, 80-20, and then I can go back to focus on building this number. Of course, I'm going to keep on going with, trying to lead by example here and withdraw my profits every single week. I know I've been withdrawing them every single day, but I'm going to try and keep on doing that, guys, is withdrawing my profits every single week and then not putting them back in here, just using my commissions to build this number. I think that's good, a good message for people to think about when they're watching my content, which normally I don't do that with things that I'm promoting. Normally I go and I have an income goal and I build towards that income goal and then I start withdrawing. But I think this is a better message so that people withdraw from their first week, they start doing withdrawals. I think it's just a better message, right? Okay, so that's it from me. Today was day number 58 and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.